Loneliness doesn't just hurt, it decides who you become. Naruto grows up surrounded by people, yet completely alone. He isn't rejected loudly, he's ignored quietly, and that kind of loneliness cuts deeper. Everyone knows his name, but no one really sees him. And instead of breaking immediately, something more dangerous happens. He starts defining himself through that pain. Naruto's loneliness isn't just sadness, it's identity confusion. When you're excluded long enough, you start asking the wrong questions. What's wrong with me? Why am I different? And slowly, loneliness becomes the lens through which you see yourself. Early Naruto isn't loud because he's confident. He's loud because he's invisible. His pranks, his arrogance, his constant need to be noticed, all of it is a response to being unseen. Psychologically, this makes sense. When belonging is denied, the mind looks for control. Attention becomes a substitute for connection. But here's the important part. Loneliness itself isn't what shapes Naruto. His response to it does. We see two possible paths in the same story. Naruto and Sasuke experience isolation differently, but the core pain is similar. Both are alone. Both feel abandoned, but they choose different meanings. Naruto turns loneliness outward. He says, "I'll become someone you can't ignore." Sasuke turns it inward. He says, "I'll cut myself off before I can be hurt again." One uses pain as fuel to connect. The other uses pain as armor to detach. This is where the lesson gets uncomfortable. Loneliness doesn't automatically make you strong. And it doesn't automatically break you either. It magnifies whatever story you tell yourself about it. From a psychological perspective, this is about identity formation. When you're isolated, your brain looks for explanations. If the explanation becomes, "I'm unworthy," loneliness erodes you. If the explanation becomes, "I'm unfinished," loneliness sharpens you. Naruto slowly shifts his story. Not overnight, not magically, but through consistent action. He trains when no one expects him to succeed. He helps people who never helped him. He builds identity through behavior, not validation. That's the key difference. Loneliness breaks you when your identity depends on how others treat you. It forges you when your identity is built on what you choose to do despite it. In real life, loneliness shows up differently. It's being the friend who's always forgotten, the student who feels behind, the person who works on themselves quietly while others seem to move ahead faster. And just like Naruto, you face a choice most people never consciously make. You can use loneliness as proof that you don't belong, or you can use it as space to become someone solid. Practically, this starts small. Stop using isolation as evidence against yourself. Instead, treat it as neutral time. Time to build skills. Time to understand your own values. Time to decide who you want to be without the noise of approval. Loneliness is dangerous when it turns into rumination, endlessly replaying rejection, comparing yourself to people who seem more accepted. But it becomes powerful when it turns into direction. What can I work on when no one is watching? What kind of person do I want to meet in the future? Naruto doesn't become strong because he was lonely. He becomes strong because he refused to let loneliness be the final definition of him. He didn't wait to be chosen. He chose himself again and again through action. And that's the quiet truth anime doesn't shout. Loneliness will visit you at some point. It's almost guaranteed, but what it builds depends on the meaning you give it. So here's a real question. When you're alone, what are you becoming? If you enjoy learning about growth and mindset through anime, you're welcome to subscribe.